Question 1. This warning sign indicates A. A yield sign is coming up ahead. B. A sharp decrease in speed ahead. C. A traffic signal is coming up ahead. Option A is correct. A yield sign is coming up ahead. Question 2. When you see this sign, it means that A. Commercial trucks are allowed here. B. Trucks are prohibited. C. All motorized vehicles are prohibited. The correct answer is option B. Trucks are prohibited. Question 3. This warning sign indicates a T intersection coming up ahead. B. Four-way crossroad coming up ahead. C. Two-way traffic pattern ahead. Well done if you chose. Option A, T intersection coming up ahead. Question 4. When seeing this warning sign, watch for A. A flagger directing traffic ahead. B. Construction or road work ahead. C. A school zone crossing ahead. The right answer is option A flagger directing traffic ahead. Question 5. This regulatory sign means that A. Traffic must keep to the left side. B. Making a left turn is prohibited. C. A left turn is mandatory ahead. You got it right if you selected option B. Making a left turn is prohibited. Question 6. When you see this sign, it means A. Bicycle riding is explicitly allowed. B. Bicycles are prohibited on this road. C. A designated bicycle lane is ahead. Option B is the correct choice. Bicycles are prohibited on this road. Question 7. This traffic sign indicates that A. Pedestrian crossing is prohibited. B. A school zone crossing is ahead. C. A pedestrian crosswalk is ahead. The answer is option A. Pedestrian crossing is prohibited. Question 8. This warning sign indicates A. Passing or overtaking is prohibited. B. A four-way crossroad ahead. C. A two-way traffic pattern ahead. Nice work if you picked option C, a two-way traffic pattern ahead. Question 9. This warning sign indicates A. Vehicles are prohibited from stopping. B. A stop sign is coming up ahead. C. A yield sign is coming up ahead. Option B is correct. A stop sign is coming up ahead. Question 10. This warning sign indicates A. Four-way crossroad coming up ahead. B. T intersection coming up ahead. C. Two-way traffic pattern ahead. Great job if you selected option A, four-way crossroad coming up ahead. Question 11. This warning sign indicates A. Standard pedestrian crosswalk ahead. B. Route where pedestrians are prohibited. C. Designated school zone crossing. The correct response is option A, standard pedestrian crosswalk ahead. Question 12. This regulatory sign means that A. Making a U-turn is permitted here. B. Drivers are required to turn around. C. Making a U-turn is strictly prohibited. If you chose option C, you're absolutely right. Making a U-turn is strictly prohibited. Question 13. This warning sign indicates A, a passenger train station ahead. B, a public bus station ahead. C, a school bus stop coming up ahead. Option C is the correct answer, a school bus stop coming up ahead. Question 14. This blue service sign indicates A, hospital or medical facility. B, hotel or lodging facility. C, residential housing zone. Well done if you picked option A, hospital or medical facility. Question 15. This regulatory sign means that you must A, make an immediate left turn ahead. B, keep to the left side of the obstacle. C, not make a left turn at this location. The right answer is option B, keep to the left side of the obstacle. Question 16. This warning sign indicates A, passenger train station ahead. B, railroad crossing cross buck. C, railroad crossing coming up ahead. You are correct if you selected option B, railroad crossing crossbuck. Question 17. This sign instructs road users to A, don't make a left turn ahead. B, sharp left turn ahead. C, sharp left curve ahead. Option B is correct, sharp left turn ahead. Question 18. This red and white regulatory sign means A, vehicles must not enter this roadway. B, vehicles are prohibited from stopping. C, an immediate full stop is required. The correct choice is option A, vehicles must not enter this roadway. Question 19. This warning sign indicates A, winding road turning to the left. B, winding road turning to the right. C, slippery road ahead. Nice work if you chose option A, winding road turning to the left. Question 20. This warning sign indicates that the A, traffic must turn right or left ahead. B, divided highway begins up ahead. C, divided highway ends up ahead. The answer is option B, divided highway begins up ahead. Question 21. This traffic sign indicates that the A, left lane ends on this roadway. B, right lane ends on this roadway. C, right lane begins on this roadway. Option B is correct. Right lane ends on this roadway. Question 22. This yellow warning sign indicates A, a sharp curve is coming up ahead. B, a slow-moving vehicle is ahead. C, a slippery road surface when wet. The correct answer is option C, a slippery road surface when wet. Question 23. This circular yellow sign warns of A, pedestrian crosswalk coming up ahead. B, permanent railroad track location. C, railroad crossing coming up ahead. Well done if you selected option C, railroad crossing coming up ahead. Question 24. This guide sign indicates A, railroad crossing location ahead, B, public transit bus station, C, passenger train station nearby. The right answer is option B, public transit bus station. Question 25. This regulatory sign indicates A, parking is allowed for a limited time. B, public parking is allowed here. C, parking is prohibited at all times. You got it right if you picked option C, parking is prohibited at all times. Question 26. This guide sign indicates the location of A, public airport facility ahead, B, Air Force Base facility ahead, C, public roadside rest area. Option A is the correct choice, public airport facility ahead. Question 27. This regulatory sign indicates that A, traffic must keep to the right side. B, making a right turn is prohibited. C, a right turn is mandatory ahead. Great job if you selected option C, a right turn is mandatory ahead. Question 28. This warning sign alerts drivers to A, a slippery road surface ahead, B, a speed bump or hump ahead, C, a steep hill or grade ahead. The answer is option C, a steep hill or grade ahead. Question 29. This regulatory sign means that A, an immediate full stop is required. B, straight-through traffic is prohibited. C, straight-through traffic is mandatory. Option B is correct. Straight-through traffic is prohibited. Question 30. This traffic sign instructs drivers to A, side road from the right, B, merging traffic from the left, C, merging traffic from the right. The correct answer is option C, merging traffic from the right. Question 31. This warning sign alerts drivers to A, a slippery road surface when wet, B, road construction or work ahead, C, falling rocks or debris in the area. Nice work if you chose option C, falling rocks or debris in the area. Question 32. This traffic sign indicates that the A, traffic must turn left up ahead. B, left lane begins on this roadway. C, left lane ends on this roadway. Option C is the correct choice. Left lane ends on this roadway. Question 33. This yellow warning sign serves as A, truck rollover warning ahead. B, sharp curve warning ahead. C, truck loading zone warning. The right answer is option A, truck rollover warning ahead. Question 34. This sign instructs road users to A, right turn is prohibited ahead. B, sharp right turn ahead. C, curve to the right ahead. You are correct if you selected option B, sharp right turn ahead. Question 35. This regulatory sign indicates A. Making a left turn is prohibited. B. A mandatory right turn ahead. C. A mandatory left turn ahead. Option C is correct. A mandatory left turn ahead. Question 36. This warning sign indicates A. Circular traffic warning up ahead. B. Roundabout intersection ahead. C. U-turn lane or location ahead. The correct answer is option B, roundabout intersection ahead. Question 37. What does this traffic sign indicate? A. Yield sign. B. A traffic signal is coming up ahead. C. Passing or overtaking is prohibited. Well done if you picked option A, yield sign. Question 38. This warning sign indicates A. Side road from the left. B. Mandatory left turn ahead. C. Side road entry from the right. Question 39. This traffic sign indicates A. Traffic must keep to the right side. B. A mandatory right turn ahead. C. Making a right turn is prohibited. Option A is the correct choice. Traffic must keep to the right side. Question 40. What type of intersection does this sign show? A. A T-shaped intersection ahead. B. Multiple side roads ahead. C. A Y-shaped intersection ahead. Great job if you selected option C, a Y-shaped intersection ahead. Question 41. What does this multi-sided red sign mean? A. A stop sign is coming up ahead. B. Drivers must bring the vehicle to a full stop. C. Vehicles are prohibited from entering. The correct response is option B. Drivers must bring the vehicle to a full stop. Question 42. This warning sign indicates A. Mandatory right turn up ahead. B. Side road from the right. C. Side road at an acute angle. Option B is correct. Side road from the right. Question 43. This traffic sign instructs drivers to A. Merging traffic from the left side ahead. B. Merging traffic from the right side ahead. C. Side road joining from the left. The right answer is option A. Merging traffic from the left side ahead. Question 44. This warning sign indicates A. Route where pedestrians are prohibited. B. Designated school zone crossing. C. Standard pedestrian crosswalk ahead. You got it right if you selected option B, designated school zone crossing. Question 45. This warning sign indicates A. Stop sign coming up ahead. B. Traffic light coming up ahead. C. Yield sign coming up ahead. Option B is the correct answer. Traffic light coming up ahead. Question 46. This traffic sign indicates that A. A roundabout intersection is ahead. B. U-turns or left turns are allowed. C. U-turns and left turns are prohibited. The answer is option C. U-turns and left turns are prohibited. Question 47. This regulatory sign means that A. The road ahead terminates in a dead end. B. Straight-through traffic is prohibited. C. Straight-through traffic is mandatory. Well done if you chose option C, straight-through traffic is mandatory. Question 48. This blue service sign indicates A. Low clearance overhead hazard. B. Gas or fuel station nearby. C. Guest room or lodging nearby. Option B is correct. Gas or fuel station nearby. Question 49. This sign informs road users that A. Making a right turn is prohibited. B. Traffic must stay to the right side. C. A right turn is required ahead. The correct choice is option A. Making a right turn is prohibited. Question 50. This traffic warning sign indicates that A. Divided highway ends up ahead. B. Divided highway begins up ahead. C. Traffic must turn right or left ahead. Great job if you selected option A. Divided highway ends up ahead. That's the end of the test. How many questions did you get right? Drop your score in the comments below and see how your performance compares with other drivers taking the challenge. If you enjoyed this test, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more DMV practice tests, road sign quizzes, and driving challenges, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next test.